An ex-friend of mine, we'll call Zero, had always had a lot of trouble separating video games from D&D. His campaigns were always about collecting the 3 to 6 MacGuffins to stop the apocalypse. All his campaigns were in the same setting he called Crystallia. It was very Final Fantasy. One day, he offered to run a 5e game set in modern times where we would be part of a military organization tasked with defusing magical threats. We were all excited and had already done pre-game role-playing. Problem is, when running a modern setting, you will probably include guns, as he did. Guns have always been an imperfect concept in D&D, as they often outshine the stereotypical fantasy weapons. He also made the mistake of using D&D Wiki homebrewed guns. He balanced this by making the gun so incredibly expensive that we could only afford one handgun if we pulled our money together. But the thing is, we were the military. Why weren't we being provided basic equipment? Yes, literally, the military wouldn't even give us any armor or weapons. We were expected to buy our own. Oh, but they would sell them to us. Other problem, we got paid next to nothing for our regular salary. For example, my entire paycheck couldn't afford dinner for 2 at a restaurant. A round of ammo for the handgun costs basically the same. Make your choice, right? What we're supposed to do is supplement our income by taking missions and submitting proof of completion. And this is where a third problem comes in. Zero had an NPC that was basically unbeatable who would swoop in and take credit for all our missions. So now we are broke, ill-equipped to take missions, and have no reason to do so anyway. Beyond the meta-narrative that if we didn't level up, we wouldn't be able to fight the big bad evil guy. A few other notable issues. Zero had a DMPC that wouldn't let us have emotional moments without him around. All his other NPCs were two-dimensional tropes. We did get paid weekly, but Zero insisted each session represents one day in game. So it would be about 5 to 7 sessions between getting any money. He had a boss fight that was literally a dozen rounds of us attacking and doing nothing while his NPC slowly walked forward and essentially one-hit the boss. So yeah, some military. This sounds like one controlling DM. He knows guns are broken, and so he tries to limit his players from getting guns, which is fine, but then he has an NPC that literally gets in the way, not to mention the emotion-hogging DMPC. Honestly, it sounds like a complete mess. What do you all think?